Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to one of the most unique sessions of this conference, not to brag. Lightning Talk sessions. Okay, so for those of you not familiar with Lightning Talks are for bold ideas, bite-sized brilliance, and community energy. 5 minutes of your time where you can speak about anything, Python related or not. No Q&A, don't expect question or answer, just the good stuff. When and where this conference will happen? Well, this session, duh. And tomorrow we have another session, I think slightly longer, 1 hour and a half, from 15 to 6 up until 2 or 7, 7:15. All right. Okay, this is for the boring part. Let's talk about what's on today's menu. First, we will start with some event announcements. Those talks will be limited to 1 minute. And for everyone submitting an event announcement today, please come to the front rows so that you will come on stage, one after the other. I don't think we need to name you, just like show up and do your talk. And then we have some playful chaos. I will tell you about that after the event announcements. I just want to highlight, I've been called out publicly on the internet, not to be trusted. One of the reasons why I'm sharing this slide is because there's also Tanya featured in that picture, since we're live. Tanya, we love you, we miss you. She was very kindly supporting a very similar session we did together last year on Lightning Talks. This year, though, I have the wonderful Johannes joining me. A huge round of applause to Johannes, please. With Johannes helps, we do the Lightning Talk selection, and also I'm going to tell you afterwards what are going to be the playful chaos we'll play together. But just FYI, we're going to use this timer today. We try to use it. If it's too noisy, we're not going to use it. But at the end of, this is the timer for the end of the talk. All right. We have the gong. Just to give you a preview of the playful chaos I'm talking about, I just want to talk about the bingo game we're going to play together. And this is a great opportunity for everyone in the audience who wants to play the game to grab their bingo card. If there's anybody here not having their cards and still want to play, just stand up, please, and somebody will bring one to you along with a pen. All right? For all speakers, all potential speakers happening today or tomorrow, please mind that we do have a list of entries you have to use. You must pick at least one. You can pick as many as you like and feature them during the talk, during your presentation. Some ideas. Ask, can you see this? Or like, can read the code? Or complaining about errors, cracks a dead joke, or forget to plug in, forget to share. Then we have some like Harry Potter inspired jokes about Windows or different operating systems. Reference live coding says hoops, says one last thing, and uses a walrus operator. That's a very good one. So any of these, this is not a complete list, 150 entries there. You can pick as many as you like and feature them during the talk. And people attending live should tick the boxes, and then I'll tell you what happens if you win. All right, let's do event announcements now, and since I am the host of this session, I will start. And I would like to start by telling you, do you know where Python meets pasta, passion, and powerful code? Any guess? Well done. It's actually in Bologna, Italy, at the end of May, next month, for PyCon Italy 2025. Which I'm proudly introducing you. Bologna is the city of porticos, tortellini, and tech. Come for the code, stay for the calms. Bologna 101, it's home of the oldest university in the world, capital of Italian cuisine, that's very true, I can vouch for that. City of towers, actually the 2 towers, the Lord of the Rings fans here could be amused, and handmade pasta. And we do have fast Wi-Fi and very slow food as well. 100 M+ inspiring talks, more than 10 hands-on workshops, 3 social events, friendly community, and yes, real espresso, not coffee. So join us, Code Connect, Carb Load, PyCon Italy 2025, grab your ticket, pycon.it. And that's all I had. Please come, the next event announcements, come on stage. Who wants to be next? We need to go very quickly, so it's 1 minute of a time. All right, let's do it. Well done. I like the attitude. I can take the time, you do the gong thing. Good. Mm-hmm. Is it popping up?
Oh. Ah, it's happening.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Right.
Okay.
Can we have it displayed? Yes.
Yes. Great. Hi, everyone. I'm talking to present PyData Berlin. We'll be on the 1st to 3rd of September. So yeah, we have a call for proposal that will close on the 4th of May. And yeah, if you want to come for Berlin for the conference and the clubs and some techno, yeah, come.
Yeah, we are having a call for papers open that we want to fill our 40 talk slots, and bear with me, I think 9 tutorial slots, and we already have a couple of keynote speakers.
That's it.
Brilliant. Love you. I really hope we can use this gong for once.
Yep.
All right. Take it away.
Doesn't react.
Something is happening.
No, doesn't it work?
That's a lot of points, yeah. I think there's an entry of like, plugs in and doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
Just a second. It just needs a second to connect.
Yeah.
Don't it connect?
Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm too impatient.
All right. Something weird is on the screen.
To mirror your screen.
And you have 15 seconds. 12, 10, 8, 5, 4.
There's no external.
1. That was Zero SciPy, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's sorry.
No?
You need to mirror. You need to display. Darstellungsdisplay-Einstellung bitte. Da.
Das ist aber nur eins. Es ist nur ein Display.
Shall we crack dead jokes? No.
Mehrere ist, dann müsste das andere
I need to look
anzeigen.
for it. Okay, I don't want responsibility. Let's ask ChatGPT to crack a dead jokes.
Der erkennt das nicht normal machen. Ja, blink.
Okay. How did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut.
Nicht anders, wir können es darüber einmal probieren,
That's terrible.
ob das darüber macht.
What happens when a frog's car breaks down? He gets towed. Can I please stop telling dad jokes? 2 guys walk into a bar. The third one wasn't. The third one ducks. Yeah, that's nice actually. Yeah. Can we probably try tomorrow?
Okay, so then I have to say that imagine there's a nice slide here about EuroSciPy. So EuroSciPy is a European conference for scientists that work with Python. It will be in August, 18th to, I have to check myself, the 18th of August we'll start this with EuroSciPy. It will be in Krakow, Poland, so not so far away from here. The call for papers is still open till April 28th, so the Monday you can still get a chance to get your talk in. We do have 2 days of talks, 2 days of tutorials, and we have 1 day of sprints. And there will be a lot of maintainers of a lot of interesting Python packages, NumPy, Pandas, other people that work that are maintainers of very well-used packages, so you can meet them. And also, if you would like to become a sponsor, there are still some sponsor packages available, and the URL would be euroscipy.org. Thank you.
All right. I love you really. Okay. Fantastic. Now we have PyData Paris.
Absolutely. So I was thinking of making slide, but I'll go through it fast so you don't have to watch any slide or anything. Paris, you have to come to Paris. It's 30th of September, 1st of October. I don't need as many slides as Valerio to tell you that we eat well in Paris as well. So come join us. You can submit until Sunday if you haven't done it. Why? Yeah, and that's the end of the extension, so that's our deadline. Please join us. That's all I have to say.
Lovely. Well done. This is a great reminder that you don't need slides to do lightning talks, by the way.
Yeah, especially for someone who has failed 2 times to connect her computer today. So I'm not going to try for 1 minute lightning talk. So why I'm here, why I want to tell you about something is because who know about humble data? Not many people who know that we have humble data yesterday. Only a few people. Yeah, so unfortunately, our event, I can't say it's a successful event yesterday. I'm so sorry that it doesn't work out. You know, the organizer provides such a nice venue, all the food, but we have only 1 person show up yesterday. So for humble data, so what is humble data? Humble data is kind of like Django Girl, so it's for absolute beginner, but instead of teaching them how to build a website, they can learn about data science, they can learn about pandas and scikit-learn and Matplotlib, all those stuff. So I really wish that next year someone can organize it. Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. All right. Are you doing the timing? That's brilliant. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Okay, let's hope for the best. Yay, all right.
Okay. Johannes and me would like to invite you to the Python Barcamp in Karlsruhe. It's an event much smaller than here. It's more based on knowledge sharing and experience exchange, and the topics is like in a barcamp developed in the session as well, or in the mornings. So please just join us. It will take place in February or March next year. So who is interested, just contact to us or look at the homepage. There will be an update if we know the dates.
Great.
Thank you.
Looking bad from here, but no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, I'm the odd one out because, to be honest, this doesn't have to do anything with Python, but it's a barcamp like the previous one. We are organizing a freelancer barcamp in Hamburg, the first one ever. Possible topics are, as always at a barcamp, what you bring. It's on the 26th of July, and it's in the Speicherstadt in Hamburg. It's close to the Elbphilharmonie. We'll have nice talks, nice food, and we would welcome anyone who wants to be there. Thank you.
Before talking about the props, let's announce those speakers and promote those speakers. Okay. That's for the last one. Well done, folks. Let's see your Windows machine. How does it? I cracked a joke. Somebody has it.
It works without problems.
That's unexpected.
Yeah.
But, go ahead.
So this is the Meta announcement talk. Basically, I maintain a website, which is the largest archive of Python conferences and Python conference deadlines. Why is it the largest? I stole all the other ones. You can see cute snakes in the bottom. You can see all the deadlines to FlaskCon. We heard about PyData Paris right here. And you have a calendar overview here. You have a map right here. And we can see we need much more in Africa, as always. If you have event series, if I have at least 2 of you, these automatically go here. So PyCon Germany, if you want to scroll all the way to the back and even see like the archived thingy of this is going to take forever, so we're not looking at it. And if you're organizing stuff, this is all open source, the data is open source, and here is a nice GIF how you add your cool event. Thank you.
Yes?
Python.lin.es, because I'm funny like that.
All right, yeah. I like that. All right. So I just don't want to get too much of your time and give speakers the chance to come on stage as soon as we have that connecting. Brilliant. All right. Let's talk about the playful chaos I wanted to introduce. Right. All right. So lightning, and I have Johannes helping me out with the showcase. Lightning talk sessions. We have, as I said in the opening this morning, we have prizes for both speakers and people in the audience. And we have speakers there that I'm going to present, and also surprise challenges for speakers. For first prize for the best lightning talk, I'll tell you later how do we announce the best talk, is this amazing Python fluffy, flushy, pushy thing. This is really cool. Now I look like a wrestler from the 90s, so let's not do that, thank you. And the first prize for the bingo, in case anyone does it, across the 2 days, by the way, is this amazing hat. It's actually programmable. It's really cool. So I would recommend that. All right. And if we have more winners, we also have more things to give away, so don't worry about it. Let's talk about the speaker days. So the deal with the speaker desk for today is that we have that box. Any speaker is free to choose as many dares they want. So pick one, pick none, pick all of them, up to them. So first one is the bunny hat. This is one actually very cool. You can use it as a pointer during the talk. So you can point slides with that, and you have to wear it, of course, during the talk. No further explanation. Another one is the talking puppet. So the deal with that is that you have to hand it in one hand and use the other one speaking during your talk. So that is the dare. That's very cool. If you're already wanting that, unfortunately it's already booked, so it's for Veronica, so sadly you won't have it. The third one is the fantastic highs of heart. So if you're feeling lovely and passionate about your project, you should definitely wear those. And having during the talk. The other one is the squid hat, which is also very nice and beautifully worn by Johannes with proud. Yes, you should probably do this like that. Yes, that's nice. And last but no means least, we also have, well, there's also another one. We have bubbles. So if you fancy doing bubbles during your talk, this is what you can do. Right? Randomly during the talk, do bubbles. Last but not least, this is a game we played many times, and it was actually lots of fun. This requires audience participation. If the speaker is going to pick the rubber duck, what we're going to do is we select a couple of words from their talks all together, and as soon as the speaker says one of those words, we're going to quack together, right? Imagine the word we chose is speaker, right? And I say speaker, and you do exactly. Even louder? Exactly, that's the attitude. Brilliant. All right. And finally, this is the last thing I want to say, and then we pick up the first speaker. Well, before introducing the random challenge card, let's have the first speak up so they can get ready in case. All right? So we're going to announce the first speaker, and then we actually pick two, so the first two can get ready. The first one coming on stage will be, the rule is if you're not in the room, we're going to select the other one. Or if you don't want to call me for any reason, that's completely fine. Right, go ahead.
The first one is John Robert with Do Not Fear AI.
Do we have John Roberts in the room? John, are you here? Brilliant, fantastic, John. Okay, John, think of the dares you want to play in case you want, of course. No pressure. And the second one to be on stage will be?
Is Franz Kirili, German Center for Open Source AI, the new and biggest German OS umbrella non-profit.
All right. Frank, are you here? Oh, brilliant. Okay, you're already there. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so while they're both thinking of their dares, I just want to explain the random challenge cards. This is up to the speakers who are game with this, no pressure. The thing is that speakers can choose as many cards they want, depending on how bold they feel during their talk. It could be 0, it could be as many as they like. And it's going to be like random challenge, really randomly selected. And the cool thing about this thing is that we have so many that I would like you to ask, if you like the idea, if you like playing the game together, you can come tomorrow at the booth and propose your own cards. So I've prepared around 30 around here. And I give you an example. For example, one random challenge could be, pretend to be incredibly afraid of one of your slides. It's more like an acting field, or like begin your talk or your next slide like you're narrating a dramatic movie trailer. This is the kind of challenge we're facing today. So this is up to speakers to decide whether they want to do the challenge and how many cards they have. All right. So that's the game we're going to play today. Tomorrow we're going to play different games, probably. And let's have fun together. So John, come on stage. Huge round of applause, please. All right. You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Pick your dares if you like, and do you feel bold enough to try a challenge card?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I love you. All right. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. Oh, fantastic choice. Well done. Pick one card. So you choose your destiny. I feel like gentle today. If you want to change that, you can do that, just because you're first.
Let me change that.
All right, you changed it. That was actually fun. All right. All right. That's your last choice. Okay. All right.
Whisper your first sentence, then shout the next one.
Okay. Did you get that? Okay.
Whisper your first sentence, then shout the next one.
All right. Whisper the first sentence, then shout the next one. All right. It could be any time you like.
It doesn't connect.
During your talk.
Oh.
All right.
I think you have to choose another style of.
Oh,
well. Is that not trouble? Oh, okay.
What is it? Shit.
They say Mac plug and play, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what it's like. Extend.
No, I think it's a setting things. Let's try again. It's a display, yeah. Try allow. Now this should be working. It's a bit fussy, you know. Yeah, mirror slideshow. There you go. Yeah. All right, take it away.
Okay.
It can be any time, actually, so don't pressure.
Just to start, what technology do you fear? I'm asking a question. What technology do you fear? What? Visas. Any other person, what technology do you fear? Okay, I think I'm going to answer the question. A lot of us fear AI. When you ask everybody on the streets what do they fear AI because they think AI is going to take their jobs, AI is going to destroy the world, AI is going to replace human, AI is going to do whatever. And that's why, so this is an example. We see AI as a competition, but instead, AI is supposed to be an assistant. So, and that's where this comes in. So I started this website called don'tfearai.com, and now it's still like a newsletter, but I want to extend it. And what don'tfearai.com is supposed to do, it's going to, I'm someone that explores a lot of technologies, so MCP, agent-to-agent, AI agents, and things like that. Last year, I spoke in this conference, I spoke about the security of AI, and I do a lot of things with AI. Though at work, presently, I don't do so much with it, but in my free time, I do a lot of things with it. And what I want to do is just to explain basic concepts like things you see recently and things because I've been in the industry since like 2018, worked a bit with self-driving cars and a lot of things in AI, and I see that a lot of people have misconception about AI, and that's why I will have this newsletter. Hopefully I may start a YouTube channel if I have the time, but just going to explain and also build a lot of projects. Some of the things I've done in the past, in the last maybe 2-3 months. So I built an open source of this open deep research. So deep research is from OpenAI, and then you have also from Entropy and everyone. So I did an open source version of it, built a couple of projects with AI agents, and spoken in a lot of, and participated in a lot of hackathons. So yeah, so that's what I want to show you. My name is John Roberts. I work at Sonics. It's one of the silver sponsors of this conference. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So for the question, I say whisper the first sentence and what's going to be, okay. When do we start, when was PyData founded? When was PyCon DE founded? Are they right? Yeah, 2011. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you, John. You're doing amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we put back the cards. So Frank already has chosen the drops. Franz, sorry. Apologies. We're going to pick the next speaker.
We're going to pick the next.
While Franz get prepared. And
that's a bingo thing, by the way.
It is. All right. Oh, you're props yourself. Interesting. You're props yourself.
Yes.
Okay,
it's
you know you have 5 minutes, right?
Situational comedy.
Yeah,
yes.
go ahead.
I'm trying to find the...
Okay.
Bear with me.
Do we have Nico in the room? UV and PEP 751. Do we have it? Nico, are you here? Brilliant. Okay, Nico's coming. Get ready.
So where do I connect?
Do you feel bold of trying some random challenge cards?
Yeah, sure.
How many?
How many do you have?
How many? I have 30.
Do I have to do all of them, or what's the punishment for not?
I mean, as many as you chose.
So where's your HDMI cable here?
You need just HDMI?
Yeah, I need HDMI.
This one? No.
What do you need?
Can you see this? Can you see this? Ooh.
Hint. Can you
Sorry
see this?
for destroying your equipment.
What?
Is this already my time running?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
No. Choose your challenge.
The duck.
That's one. Do you want a card?
Give me a card.
Take one.
Do I have to read it?
Yes.
Can't read this.
Speak about your topic like it's a dangerous secret you're revealing.
Aha, I see.
All right.
Well, I invite you to come along on this journey with me. With great power comes great responsibility, but fear not, I will guide you through it. All right, so let's see.
All right, so you have 5 minutes. Go ahead.
The duck.
What's the
you
word?
Need to choose a word.
What's the title of the talk? German.
Well,
source.
I'm introducing European Summer
So, are you
of
happy
Code.
if I choose open source as the word? Or German?
Open source. Let's choose
All right,
open source.
in German. You can do quack. Can you do that for me?
Open source. Open source. Open source. Open source. You don't understand the power you have given.
You're overusing your powers. Yeah.
Well, am I not supposed to do that? Oh, here's a dangerous secret.
You have 5 minutes. You can do what you like.
Do you want to meet new friends? Work on exciting open source and AI?
Well done.
Example from the SK Time code base in Python. Have fun with flags. And join a program bringing together a diverse set of stakeholders in industry, public sector, academia, and open source communities. If yes, then 1, 2, PEP 8. Import this, the European Summer of Code, coming to you, well, last month, but you can still apply. Open source and open science for global societal benefits. The first European open source program. Well done. With stipends for contributors new to open source, matching private and public sector projects with communities, so open source communities, to be precise, applied projects with open technology, open source, and research focus. The second batch of applications is still open until April 25, third batch released 26. We have currently 3 hubs in Europe, searching for more. Probable, the Scikit-Learn company, German Center for Open Source AI, that's us, and the Bruno Kessler Foundation in Italy for junior developers, open source communities and contributors, and applied projects. So we're inviting industry and public sector stakeholders also to propose AI projects that can be tackled with open source.
Well done, thank you.
Go to ESOC.de. Dev, sorry, that's dev. There's a letter missing. If you're looking for an open source stipend, see, apply for one of the projects. You can find them on the webpage. Your private or public sector, submit a sponsor interest form with a project, and we can develop it with you. Are you an open source project and community? Join one of the hubs in Europe, or if you want to become a hub, contact us directly. Now, for open source projects and introducing the German Center for Open Source AI. It's a German nonprofit umbrella with the largest open source AI footprint, working towards societal recognition of open source work, empowering independence, open governance model for open source. It's a nascent expanding umbrella providing admin capacity to open source communities, events to connect with industry and application opportunities with open source, industry, public sector. A number of sponsored projects. We are growing. We are incorporated in the Schengen area, and some affiliated projects that are collaborating with us on the European Summer of Code. Also open source projects, well known on here. We offer developer support, fellowships, work towards visibility and recognition of open source, help you with communications. Okay, it's getting tired, right? Should I not try to avoid the word? Applying for grants and revenue streams, fiscal hosting without overheads, no irreversible handover of assets, shared admin, legal security, deposter and governance. We help you professionalize your open source community. We also offer the software ecosystem, co-development, shared maintenance opportunities, help with integrated research projects. Join the German Center for Open Source AI.
Well done.
Who finds this exciting? Show of hands. Open source. Thank you.
Thank you. So while we get Nico on stage, we pick the next speaker.
Can I keep the duck?
No, unfortunately, we need that. But I can give you afterwards.
But can I keep the power?
Still no. Sorry.
Okay. Well, bye-bye. Expecto sponsorum.
Still count?
Well, this is actually a great segue. We have chose the Harry Potter team for this year, Lightning Talks, and it's going to make sense much more tomorrow, so be here tomorrow. Nico, while you're setting things up, have you chose your dares?
Sorry?
Have you chose one of your dares?
I'm already excited standing on a stage in front of many people.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, blah, 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 right?
No,
fine.
Yeah. Open source?
No, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work, no.
All right, do you want a card or not?
Yeah.
I have, brilliant.
I take one.
Okay.
What
Well,
do
you should
to
pick
offer?
2.
Not the one you're like...
No, I was not handing anything.
Yeah.
I promise I didn't know the cards, I promise.
So, that's the front side.
Yeah, that's the wrong side.
Just one?
As you like.
Let's have a check.
You can change one if you like. Only one, though.
I have to do 2.
If you want, yeah. This will be interesting, yeah. Yeah, you can do those. It's fine. Come on, you're great.
I don't have slides, so I take both.
You don't have slides? All right, well.
Kind of depends what you define a slide, you know.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay.
All right. I just want to say, since we need to have the best talk for the session, I dub all of you sitting in the front row to be the jury. So everybody here in the front row is going to vote at the end who's going to be the best talk, right? So it's on you then, right? Good.
The next talk is Luca with
You can vote for yourself, but that would be shame, right? If you have powers, right.
Afterwards will be Luca with...
Oh, Luca. Oh, Luca, are you here? I think you are. I saw you. Brilliant. Okay, get ready for the next one. Italian cues. That's amazing. I know this talk. Brilliant. All right. Take it away. Oh, we have to say the challenge.
Sorry, forgot that. So I have to explain one slide using only words of 5 letters or fewer. And I have to tell the audience that my next slide is my favorite, even if it clearly isn't.
All right, take it away.
Interesting. All right, so let's gonna start. The next slide is my favorite, actually. Nico, data, pro, north. All right. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about, oh, time is running really fast, about like dependency management, some things I experienced over the years, and some really new stuff that I saw today actually, as I'm following some release notes. You should all do that on GitHub or wherever your favorite open source package is hosted. It worked somewhere. And my notes are getting away. So I think like probably you all at some point just had some requirements file like this, just said, okay, just install it into my environment, if you have an environment, or using like environment managers. And there the problems start when you use that in production. We did that quite a lot of years ago when I was a working student, and at some point like everything together broke because like the versions did jump, and time is running really fast, so I go a little bit faster. So you will start to use like compilations using like pip compile, poetry, whatsoever. There are different tools out there for that you can do to like pin your versions. And we started doing that quite early. I think most of you are doing that somehow, probably because that really helps. That comes, thanks. That comes with some risks. You know, like when you're like working with packages, and do like own packages. So you're like doing Python packaging. You are running into a security risk, like dependency confusion attacks. So let's say you have a module PyPy that you're using, then somebody else may steal it, kind of. So that's why you may want to pin down the indices you're using, etc. And I think that's where pip compile started when I used that to run into issues, and I started using UV as that came out at that time, and that was the latest shit. You know, like I already had some experience with some linter with rough, and that was really fast compared to all the other linters that were available, I think 3-4 years back. So then when UV came out, you know, it looks the same. The file you're compiling there, I think you can do it live. It really is, it works out, you know, it compiles that, it writes it to that file, nothing to worry about. The thing about that, it's written in Rust. You may have attended some talks today that's usually way faster, and I really was impressed by how fast it is. For us, it took like 40 seconds to like 5 seconds of like this compilation time, and that was really nice. So I'm following them, and quite intensely, and I'm following those release notes. And today I actually noticed, okay, I do have some like notifications like those you see here, and this was released yesterday night at 2 a.m. or something, probably some other time zone. And hence, this is quite interesting, I thought, because, you know, like, okay, there's some new stuff coming up, some, like, you see some PEP, and those are usually interesting, and I was wondering, okay, what is this about? And there's some new, like, TOML file, you know, like, everybody knows YAML, but why are those Python people using TOML? That's the question I'm still, like, trying to understand the differences. They are both quite opinionated, and there's now another one besides the Pi project. And that is quite cool, because that tries to unify how different tools, you know, like Poetry, pip, PDM, not pip, but all those, Conda maybe, are like handling log files and UV as well. And that one, I think when you look at the actual enhancement proposal, looks quite cool. I think my time is running up. I only have 30 seconds left. So let me jump to some interesting things. How does this look like now when I compile it? So actually I have those packages, and the interesting thing is I do have the wheel specified, including the hashes. So whatever tool I use to then install these things, that can use the hashes to like verify that's really working out. It can directly use this link to download the wheels, so it doesn't need to resolve anything. And I think that's a really cool thing. And just to close on that one, that was the other one. And I think that's really interesting to see like these discussions on PEPs. So all please check out like Python enhancement proposals. They are really interesting discussions on there.
Huge round of applause for Nika, thank you. Well done. Thank you. Okay, while Luca comes on stage, and you can pick your chairs, we can select the next speaker. Yes. Let's see how many we can fit in today. All right, we have Johan.
By Johan.
Experimenting, tracking, and LLM tracing using basic Python modules, sorry. Are you here? Brilliant. Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember you. All right. Did you want your dare? Sorry. Your dares?
Oh yeah.
Shall we bring the box closer, maybe?
Closer, yeah. Okay. Do you have an Italian prompt?
Well, we have glasses. I know they normally fit you very well from experience of lightning talks. I remember some fancy glasses you had.
Let's do it with style then.
All right. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
These are powerful glasses.
Yes.
Okay. I think I see like
all
from
right.
the bottom.
Do you want a challenge?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course. How many do you want?
How many?
You can.
I think I can.
You can be bold.
I think I'll start with one and read one, and then I'll tell you.
All right.
Okay.
I'll pick for you.
Wow. Name a totally fake Python package name. I recommend this seriously for 10 seconds. Okay.
This is going to be cool. This is fitting you very well, actually.
Absolutely.
All right.
Actually.
You want another one?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. The more you have, the more chances you have to win. No kidding.
Okay. Oh, let me grab the whole thing. Okay, let's take the second one. Introduce yourself like you had fair titles, such as Supreme Debugger of the North.
Yes. Yes.
Unironically. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
5 minutes of time.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Okay. So, my name is Luca, and I am an, I don't know, machine learning burp at Extreme, though I do not have any whatsoever kind of computer science education. This is why I've been delving deeper into the depth of the studies of data algorithms and data structures. How many leads code have I passed so far? 0. But that's not a problem. I need to thank very much Alessandro Re, who is also a PhD, an MSc, a BSc, a DM in Dungeon Masters, to be precise, and also, I think, is a CA. And that's not me at all. That's the guy who taught me how to do this properly. I'm actually Luca. I'm not a PhD. I'm not a Dungeon Master. I'm a top laner in League of Legends, if you're interested into that. And just a Bachelor of Philosophy. So, yeah. And the beauty about this is there is something that I did implement in a Python library, and it's an implementation of a specific type of queue, which is the Italian queue. A queue or a line is a linear data structure, right, to manage data that should be processed sequentially. Well, an Italian queue has a slight twist, right, because it follows a certain kind of structure that is called a CISO strategy, something in, something out, or first come.
Very true, I promise.
Also known as first come, eventually served. And usually I would be explaining the theory behind it, but since I had so much time, I built a library, a Python library to do this. So we're going to spin up the best editor that you can have available. Neovim, of course, not Cursor, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the JetBrains people out here. I also stole so many of your stickers today. But still, can you see? Okay, that's another point on my bingo card. So let's zoom this, and there we go. You can also use the blazingly fast package manager to install this amazing library from directly my GitHub repository, which can exist actually right now. And the usage is fairly simple. You will also be encouraged to naturally use wordless operators and the newest features to enhance your Python style guide. And as we see, we can just run this like this. Oh, I need to debug this. The implementation is fairly simple. It requires a node module. Oops, so many errors. The node is a structure that has a left and a right, and it also implements a recursive insert method, which is private. And this is actually using a recursive function because I'm too cool for loops. The remainder of the structure is, oops, not this one, is here. There we go, there we go. It's the Italian queue on itself. There are some pseudo implementation left to the reader, like here, but the gist is this one. The init and push methods are fairly easy. It's the pop where the magic lies, right?
Somebody did bingo. Brilliant. Right.
Oh, bingo.
Bingo, thank you, mate.
You're welcome. We can share the prize for that. Yeah. And so you can see that if basically the whole of the structure is the pop method, and if you're on the next in queue, we extract the successor, we update the queue, and if there is somebody on the left or on the right, they will get priority. In the end, we're still returning the person who's being served. That's great. Okay, so this is as far as the implementation with bugs, right? That's okay, but that's part of the nature, or maybe that's a feature. But let's just see it in practice, right, when it does work. You see the counter, person A gets in, now there's a spot on the left, so B comes in, there's a spot on the right, so C comes in, and now it's the turn for D and the turn for E, and this is naturally follows where person F will join there. If we do a proper order of arrival, Alessia, Bob, Carla, Dean, and Benevan will come, Bob, Carla, Alessia, and Dean, and then Alessia again will be served. So the queue is fairly easy, works perfectly, and it's of course linear. The complexity, and this is where all the manit codes will appear and become of use. Given an elements push is, of course, O of 1. Pop is the O of 9 3/4. Space complexity is, of course, O of n plus 1. Mind complexity, well, that's a whole story. Not to think about time complexity, well, you have to deal with this, right? And I dare you, you shouldn't be joking this seriously about how I'm doing this, because there you say, okay, this is just a Latin talk, Luca, right? Well, I dare to say there is so much evidence for this. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Give the glasses back. Thank you.
Okay.
I know you're Italian, you know. That's your jacket. Can we have on stage, please? Do you want theirs? Do you want any of those?
Anything.
As you like.
Maybe these are good.
Okay, let's go for challenges then. All right.
Yeah.
Can we pick the next thing, please?
Can I charge that one? I need to charge my laptop. It always has.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Where's the power outlet?
All right.
Do you have a power outlet?
It's over there, the power outlet.
Down?
Yeah. Somewhere. Oh, someone is coming. Oh my God, that's very long. Sudasan.
Thank you.
Surendral Hal.
No.
Apologies for butchering your name. Are you remotely here? Are you here?
Yeah.
The title is, When the Law of Large Numbers Fails, How to Generate Hyperlocal Geodata from Panel Data. Okay, I'm going to... Nobody's here? Okay, I'm going to pick another one. We save it for tomorrow. Please delete your unit tests. We don't have a name. Is somebody here? All right, okay, brilliant. Get ready to get on stage. Okay, fantastic. So pick one card, or as many as you like. Don't get stressed out, it's going to be fun. No, that's the other side. You have to turn the cards, right?
Bow to the audience before or after delivering your most important point.
Like that. All right? Yes, that's a test. When your
But that was
point
the
is
actual
delivered,
thing. I wanted to start with the one most important sentence, and maybe then you can already forget about the whole presentation, hopefully. So the TLDR is, so there's, you need to have LLM observability. You need to, sorry? You need to check the quality of your LLMs and how it's going. And there are all sorts of platforms out there, cloud platforms, cloud providers, complicated frameworks. You can do it with only normal Python standard logging. That's the basic method. Standard import logging. With that, you can resolve everything also locally, as I'm gonna show. Yes. So, and if you want to get the more extended version of that, you might even want to listen a little bit more. So LLM observability. So typically, everybody knows LLMs are hard to debug. We also have these compound systems, as we have heard previously. Compound systems are agents. So you have tools that you provide. You have very specific prompts. You have a RAG system, vector-based search, everything you throw into one LLM contextualized soup, and then it magically gives hopefully some good-ish kind of output. And it's hard to debug in the end. You need to trace down where the problems occur, when problems occur. So you need to be able to trace your LLMs, and also you want to be able to debug further, also see which actions are costly, which actions take time, etc. So traceability, observability, monitoring, debugging, etc. And so currently there are these cloud providers that offer solutions for all of this. We have one premium sponsor here. They're called Logfire. They also have that as a business model. Also Langsmith from LangChain, and then we also have Helicone, Arise, many, many, many more. Make money with these platforms, and you have cool GUIs and web servers and don't know what, and many advantages. So it's very feature-rich, has built-in analytics. It's complicated, vendor login, external data dependencies, external Python modules, blah, blah, blah. So I propose struct-log, but you can also use normal standard Python logging. Import logging works also with a few lines of code more. So for the demo, I just show you struct-log one time. It's structured logging. Structured logging just means you dump JSON into the logger, and it saves it to a JSON-L format, text file, and then afterwards you query that stuff with DuckDB, or with whatever you want to query, and you get out very nice tracing, very nice statistics, just the same way. And that's what I want to show you. So I give you one example that's just basic stats, and the other example is multi-hop sequences with, I don't know, conditional, several steps, things like these LM workflows. So, quick example, how many time is left?
1 minute 14.
Oh, wow. Basically, I just show you, okay, you have to somehow believe me, so what I'm doing here. So I'm running, for example, whatever. It's not the LLM.py, it's the LLM.
Simple LLM?
Yeah, it's a simple LLM. And it's the run. This runs the simple LLM script. It's just basically always the same prompt with different questions. Runs through it. In the end, I make a simple analysis that just is basically lots of queries on a JSON-L file. So here we have the JSON-L file that is being created from that run, and I run afterwards the simple analysis. And it gives me some neat-looking tables, gives me some statistics, it gives me the number of successful requests, average duration, average number of input-output tokens, etc. pp. That one is easy. That's just standard debugging statistics. I think everybody knows that. But then also you have the advanced use case, and that is advanced LM. That takes much more time to process. What happens here is lots of prompting, conditional.
You can borrow it, right?
And
thanks so much.
Yeah, you have to believe me that you see these cool nested dependent prompts, which are conditional also, which look exactly like in the UIs.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Do you need anything? I didn't catch your name. Ziu, right. Right. Come on stage. Are we?
There you have it.
Yeah, no, it's been speaking already. That's yeah. Thank you. Sadly, speaking already? All right. Sadly, we have to make the last speaker today, which is going to be, I don't think, there's no name. There's no name. Remember to put your name in the proposal. Setting beautiful tables with Python and tips or types. Do we have the gentleman or the lady in the room? Okay, fantastic. All right. Sadly, this is going to be the last entry for the day. We're going to save some for tomorrow, of course, and more will come.
Can
What are you
I
thinking?
go
No, this was last.
German or English? No.
Has to be the last one.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, you can take your glasses over there. I'll give you the funny bunny ears. Enjoy. You have 5 minutes of your time, unless you want a challenge as well.
Give me a challenge.
All right, big one. All right. Like the attitude. What was that?
Refer to the slides like they were sentient.
Yes.
For example, let's see what slide 3 has to say about it.
All right. Take it away.
That's going to be fun. Okay, so welcome to this talk. Do I have here some data engineering professionals, people that write tests? Raise your hand. Come on, raise your hand. See.
Oh, yeah.
See, okay, there's a lot of you. Okay, cool, cool. So opinions are not my own, okay? I exaggerated them for fun. So I would like you to entertain with the idea of completely deleting your tests on ETL pipelines. Just don't do them. They're a waste of time, okay? So let's remember what, and see what slide 2 has to say about it. Let's reminisce about the good old times where things were simple, right? This is probably what your ETL pipeline looked like. So it was simple. It had 3 things. It had a simple technology, was that one, okay? It was not super complicated. You could make changes. You could refine them with time and not spending a million years maintaining and running those fucking tests. You probably know already where I want to go, probably, but you know. So let's see what slide 3 says about what the landscape today looks like. So this is not my data pipeline, but you know, pretty close. About 50 elements, 86 technologies interacting, permissioned problems for which you never have access. So, you know, a fun landscape indeed. And slide 4 also tells us about the landscape, how easy it is to make a simple choice and building such an ETL pipeline. Come on. I mean, can't you just choose one? Go ahead. It's easy doing all of this, right? It's easy. So you can just pick one, then probably you need the other one. It will install a million dependencies, especially in Python. It's very fun handling all of this. So you will get 1,000 packages. Probably you can't even create an environment on your computer anymore. You need to deploy it anywhere else. So, you know, let's actually talk about those tests, knowing that all of this is very simple. Okay? And I will bring up my favorite IDE, which is not a text editor, it's an actual IDE, and it's PyCharm. So just use an IDE, please. Thank you. So what do we see here? Well, this is your average test. You're parameterizing a million things. And here I'm testing a simple multiplication. I don't know if you see it. It's line 39. That's the test I'm writing for. I'm writing a test for that function. I need to reproduce my data frame exactly. I need the correct data types. I need to write the test. If I change the behavior, I need to look to this fucking, to this very simple to read parameterized, that probably looks like something you've seen, and I just wanna quit and start a farm somewhere when I read this, okay? So I would basically, not work any longer when I see any of this. And so please, for example, imagine that you have to migrate this to PySpark, right? Your workload is scaling up. You need to do more things. You're going to get more complicated. If this is your test, do you know what I think the best way of handling the situation is? This one. Just delete it. You don't need it. You don't need it for anything, absolutely anything. So if you have to take one thing away from this 5-minute talk, which is actually a little bit like my opinion, but don't take me too seriously. The actual bit you have to take home is, remember to delete the unit tests. Thank you.
Thank you. That was amazing. Thanks very much. Thank you. You forgot about the bunny's ears, though, but yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. Let's have the last speaker of the day. And then afterwards, we're going to vote for the best talk of the day. We have all the proposals over there. And then we go home. All right. Take it away. Do you want any challenge at all?
Yeah, sure.
Can you hand him the card, please? I'm going to save this for tomorrow.
Do you want one more?
No, one is enough.
All right.
Deliver the next slides with absolute seriousness, no matter what's actually on it.
Yeah.
Good thing I prepared a serious talk.
I don't think, oh yeah, slides will work.
Yeah. Just going to mirror it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, in all seriousness, who of you already crunched data with pandas? Who needed to actually export the resulting data frame in a human-readable format like PDF or something? Who used LaTeX to do it? Who actually enjoyed the process? Yeah, me neither. So the thing is, there's a new kit on the blog, and it's called Typest. It's like LaTeX, but it sucks less. And it compiles much faster. The only downside is that there is no data frame to Typest method. At least there wasn't until I built it. So the thing is pretty simple. You have your data frame, this really nice data frame. You do your stuff with it. And then you want a PDF. And what this package, it's a personal project of mine for your bingo cards. It's called Pipest. And what it does is it just takes your data frame and makes a table from it. And you can actually style it right in here. So if you want the lines to go there, if you want to have a zebra pattern on it, you can all do it in Python. And then you just tell it to render, write it to a file, it's a types file, and then you compile it and be done with it. The output in types looks like this. And the title of my talk was actually setting beautiful tables, and I noticed that I didn't bring any example. I won't rectify this. This is it.
Thank you so much. Would you mind staying on stage? So can I call all the speakers on stage, please, so we do the prize delivery. Actually, we have two prizes. One is, of course, the snake. the second best talk gets the bunny ears. So we don't have it for tomorrow. Or maybe we do, I don't know. All right, so apologies, folks, I don't remember all of your names. So I just go in order. Please take all your stage. It's all to you. You're on the spotlight nowadays. All right. Okay, going in order. Please delete your unit tests. People in the front row, how many votes we got for Zeus, is it? Zeev, sorry. How many votes for Zeev? Anyone voting? That was actually cool. All right, 1 vote. Very cool of you. Well done. All right. Then we have, I know you. Give me a sec. Johan, brilliant. Oh yeah, that's your talk. Johan, ML experimenting tracing and LLM. How many votes we got for the guy? 0. Well, thank you. Thank you. Remember, it's just like about delivery. It's not about the topic or anything. It's just like, you know, to have fun. Luca, how many votes for Luca? All right, so far Luca's leading. When we have Franz, how many votes for open source in Germany? How many votes? Okay, still Luca, right? I need to have the second place as well. So how many votes do we get for Franz? You can vote multiple times. Yes. If we're counting. Start over again. Okay, you can vote multiple times. It's a counting game. It's not difficult. All right, so it's on me not explaining well. Apologies. Right. By the way, for those doing bingo already, we're handing the prizes tomorrow. Just give me the cards you had with your name on it after the Lightning Talk session, and we'll handing the prizes tomorrow. First thing. All right, let's start again. Please delete your unit tests. How many votes? All right, 4. Okay, we got a 4. Solid 1. Johan, how many votes? 1? Okay, 4, 1. Okay, good. How many votes for Luca? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, Luca's leading. Brilliant. How many votes for France, Germany, open source? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's more than Luca, isn't it? How many was Luca? Okay, that goes second. Okay, I like that. How many votes for, who do we have next? I don't have your name, sorry. What's your name? Yeah?
Tillman.
Tillman, okay, how many votes for Tillman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? How many votes for Nico? UV and PEP, 751. 1, 2, 3, okay. And last one for John, the very first and the most brave one of everybody. How many votes? All right, brilliant. I think we do have our winners. Luca and Franz, please claim your prizes. No. Believe it or not, Italian queues do work that way. That's something I can promise you. All right, congratulations.
Good picture.
Can anybody do pictures? And this is the first set of Lightning Talk speaker for PyCon DE 2025. A huge round of applause to everyone. Oh yes, of course. I was almost forgetting. Every speaker actually gets a prize. And what we have is a fantastic poster of the Zen of Python. They can bring them back home. Johannes is fetching it so they can show it to the audience. It's coming. All right. Well, we have many. All right. Yeah. All right. So everybody joining, and this will happen tomorrow as well. So this can be an incentive for people to hand in their proposals. So they get a fantastic poster. Well done. All right. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.